Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the TMM podcast with myself, the Mighty Miner, Blair 1266, Tom and 5005, and Mr. Spoosful, who is... They're having a giggle here. They are having a giggle here, like... What have you found?
Oh my god.
What have you found?
You know that photo I mentioned to you before?
What, the sloth one?
Yeah, he says that I apparently look like it. That's where I'm calling from.
I'm starting to see a resemblance here.
Don't you dare.
Yes.
I mean, I didn't see it before, but I'm seeing it now.
Yep.
Most definitely.
What?
Oh, crap. I'm getting the skip. Will you stop that? I can't check Skype messages because I've got to move windows and shit. Thomas!
Tom.
Thomas!
Stop it.
Sending... Right.
Okay.
Use honourable and shit. You got healing powers, nigga. Bitches be all... Oh, God. Oh, God. Let's try and get this over so we can... Nah! Right. Okay. See, you've wrecked me layout again and I'm not happy. Meanies.
You should just save a layout.
I have saved a layout and just...
Then why'd you keep bugging it up?
Because Skype has to go in the background and you keep sending Skype messages that I need to check and that makes it go in the foreground.
You don't need to check anything.
I don't need to check. Well, the links people are set... Oh, balls.
You don't need to do anything.
And I forgot that Chrome has balked itself out again. Stop it. Can we... Is that going to work? Wait.
Chavs everywhere.
Yes. Wait a minute. Technical difficulties. Hey, there we go. Fixed it. Without having to break everything.
What's Tom?
Oh, there's 10. There's 10 nights. I thought there was only 5. And then I saw the bottom.
What are you concentrating on, Tom?
You hardcore, no one fuck with you, paladins, your bitch. Oh God. Right, let's take that one off for now, shall we? Oops. Showing the list before we start. Alright, first things first. What's everybody been doing this week? Except burping.
Should I go?
Yeah, you can go.
I have been basically playing games and not doing work that I should have been doing.
Wait, there was
I
work that we should have been doing?
Christmas, because I haven't.
Oh yeah, I forgot to ask. Did everybody have a good Christmas? Because we didn't get to do...
And a happy New Year.
Yes, that as well. I did not have a Happy New Year because I was forced to go to this New Year's quote-unquote party, which was full of drunks and old fogies, and it was just boring as hell.
That's basically my party, and it was cool as anything.
Well, yeah, this one wasn't cool as anything. Halfway through, they decided to play bingo. That's how cool it was.
See, mine was just basically people sat around playing guitars all night and singing along and stuff, and it was really fun.
Oh, so it was like a party for hippies.
One of the bits was quite funny though, because my dad
my dad was the kind of hippie where Connor.
I'm letting you go. I'm letting you go.
Is it the kind of hippies that like, sit under college trees with their guitar and they're like, I'm so
no.
And this guy curls around them like
No, not at all.
Tell me your camera's sagging again, by the way.
God damn.
Anyways,
I put blue tack on this thing and it's still not working.
I installed me graphics card. I've been just playing games.
And everything's working.
Hundreds of frames.
Hundreds of frames. Anyway, the one funny thing about the New Year's party that I went to was that there was a singer and she looked a bit like a man. So she said one of the things she said was, "I've got crackers, like Christmas crackers." And then my dad went, "Oh, you've got knackers." I was just like, "No, don't say that." I was just,
Well, that escalated extremely quickly.
That it did. So I was like, "No, just don't do it." He had a couple to drink by then, so. Anyway, now we're gonna make a start.
No one else is talking about their week.
Oh yeah, David.
Oh, yeah.
Thomas.
Well,
did you get everything you wanted for Christmas?
I'll say what I've been doing. I've been playing Skyrim.
Yeah,
I've played a lot of Skyrim.
Yes, he's played 70 hours of Skyrim since Sunday.
And I got the legendary edition, which means I get all the DLC.
You get to do.
Did you install that new one as well? That one that bloke made.
What?
The what now?
You got a job at... I got distracted by David. You got a job at...
You got a job at Bethesda, is that what you're trying to say?
No, he didn't get a job at Bethesda, he got a job at Bungie.
It was... Oh yeah, Bungie.
Well, I was playing the Dragon Ball DLC,
Yeah.
and it involves you reading these books. These books take you into different realms, and they just take you on mind adventures. So I've had a total of 6 mind adventures.
In
while
in
playing
the 70
Skyrim.
hours you've been bashing Skyrim
What
for.
means is he was smoking weed and playing Skyrim.
Most
In
likely.
these mind adventures, you not only have to solve puzzles, but you also have to solve puzzles while the enemies are attacking you. and over top, why can't you just defeat the enemies and then solve the puzzles? No,
No.
nope,
No.
nope, nope. They are
course
near
not.
enough impossible.
It was
Nope.
a George.
You want to try and kill it? Be my guest. You're wasting your time. You're wasting your time. Go.
Yeah, by the time you bash one over the head long enough, another one appears.
Yeah. No,
What, you think
nope.
I can enjoy?
I don't like mind adventures.
I was going
Nah.
to go retrieve my hookah, but it's
No,
too
no,
far.
no. You
Your
sit
what?
there. You sit there.
Yeah, whatever.
My hookah.
Alright. Whatever.
Let
Your
me
what?
go get my hookah to explain what the hookah is.
You're what now?
Yeah, what?
You're what now?
You just
You
keep.
want- what
Are you
now?
just keeping a nice lady in the cupboard?
I'm getting Christmas
Well,
chocolate,
fam.
nice pajamas.
Goodness. Nice pajamas.
I got some. I got some chocolate for Christmas as well. I got like white chocolate pennies on my desk.
No one wanted the M&Ms, so I've got a lot of
Is that what I
M&Ms.
think it is?
Hookah.
What the hell is that? Wait, what?
Oh my god, it is.
Ah,
It's a hookah.
that's interesting. Well, if I knew it was going to be that, I wouldn't have asked you to go get it.
It's not for smoking drugs, it's for smoking shisha.
What the fuck, shisha?
That sounds like a drug.
I'm sorry, I don't speak
It
you.
actually sounds like a drug, to be fair.
Yes, it does. What-
Shisha is flavored stuff that you just
Flavoured drugs.
smoke through. No, it's not drugs.
Sounds like
Just
it
taste
sounds like drugs. You take it in a way that is just like drugs. So I'm thinking it's drugs. He
It's
just
not
doesn't want to
drugs.
admit it because.
Why do you think I'm happy all the time?
Exactly.
No, it's not drugs. Like that's even dusty. You can tell how long ago I've used it.
Trust him as
Hold on.
far as I can throw him.
I've just remembered I need to buy some because me nana wanted to try some next time she was here.
Yeah, son, can I try some shisha?
Shisha.
What are you ordering?
I don't know how to spell it.
Don't worry, it's not a drug.
It isn't. No. What? It shall forever be known as a drug to use now.
That it will. Well, it sounds like a drug. It's taken in a thing that looks like the thing you take drugs in. So it's drug. That's what I'm
It's
saying.
really not a drug.
Well, I think it is, and what I say goes, right?
Well, what you say is wrong.
Oh, he's going.
Whoa.
I'm always right whether you like it or not. I'm like a woman. I'm always right even if I'm wrong.
Oh, he's gonna have
Oh,
loads of people like that on him now.
She like a woman as well.
Have at it, internet.
Oh, I forgot we've already started. We've wasted 12 minutes.
But no, this is not a waste. This is what we do usually, but we don't usually discuss drugs. Anyway,
We're not discussing drugs. It's not drugs.
this is like Tom in when we say if you'll pardon the pun when there's no
Pardon the
pun.
fun.
There's no pun there. He just breaks out into cold sweats and shakes, just like there's no pun there.
Fun there, man.
There's no pun. Hey, anyway,
Wait,
some of these-
whoa, Skyrim's on sale. I want to see how much the Legendary Edition was, because if it's on sale, less than...
it's probably
Oh,
the same. It's going to be the same sale as it was before.
I got it for 7, it's now £10, so...
Whoa! You got it for a staggering £2
Ooh,
pounds.
look at you, hard man.
I'll just be waiting right here.
Alright, cool. Alright, let's make a start on the first topic then. Steam Machine Teardown reveals $1,300 worth of parts and the chrome's crapped out again. Stop it. Oh, balls.
Stop it, Crown. Stop it.
Chrome, you're a bastard.
You know what the funny thing is?
Mm.
I was surprised George didn't say, but David, you haven't talked.
Okay.
Oh, no, you haven't.
There we go. It takes him a while to kick it.
Oh, bollocks.
That's
Why
not what
is
you
this...
were talking about when I was going to retrieve you there.
Right, you,
Uh,
David, you discuss yours while I fix the bloody layout.
Well, you see,
I'll take that out as well.
what I've been doing is revising for my exam.
Oh, wait, you've got another one.
Yes, another one.
Lol.
I'm not happy about it, but I've got another one.
Goody
Anyway.
two-shoes.
Christmas was bad.
Oh,
New
you're
Year's
such a-
was boring, and
Why was Christmas
everything
bad? What
was-
happened to Christmas?
You're such a grumpy
Christmas
thing.
can't be bad.
Christmas is
Christmas,
Christmas.
you get free stuff.
That's
What
one way to
happened-
think
what
about
happened
it.
to Christmas?
Do you really want me to go into it?
Yes.
Who died?
Alright.
Bubbles.
What
Bubbles
my family does
Bubbles
is
die.
basically
Whoa.
we separate from each
What?
other and go
that
into a
copy of
different place.
Seen
We
It?
don't talk to each other.
What do you mean
Copy
seen
of
it?
Seen It.
What?
So I copy of Seen It.
Yes.
What do you mean you go into a different...
Meaning we don't talk to each other.
Why?
Christmas is a family time. How could you not spend it with family?
What do
Yeah.
you do when you go to
Oh,
get presents?
throughout
Do you
the year,
just
throughout the year.
downstairs and take turns?
Throughout the year, I'm in this room. I don't leave this room. I might as well install a dumbwaiter, but on Christmas, I'm not. I'm never in here. It's cold. It's arid. It's. Yeah.
Okay, I need to
Nah,
ask
was-
this to Tom. Why did he comment on the Seen It thing, which is up there?
Because he's very observant like that.
I've never played Seen It.
You've never played Seen It?
I've never played Seen It.
Neither have I.
Oh my god, you absolute nerd. How do you not know?
How does
Oh, you nerd! You haven't played this game.
you haven't played a game? That means you're a nerd. How does that work? Pray
It
tell.
just does, because science.
I'm not getting your logic here, Sonny Jim.
'Cause
Science, it's everywhere.
How do you not know?
Oh, I know. I am just science.
Oh, you.
Alright, anyway.
Ordered more shisha.
Anyway. Steam Machine Town
You
reveals
just said
$1,300 of parts. Now this seems like a really good little PC. I mean, it's got a full size, huge GTX 780, and it's not the Titan that everybody was thinking it was going to be, but it's still decent. 3 gig GTX 780. I mean, it's an Nvidia card, so it's a bit meh. Again, I'm giving the fanboys more fuel for their fire.
Is this the thing that you were talking
What
about?
I'm not understanding here, right? If you're looking at it, why?
Yeah.
If you look at like the case and everything, he's taken the graphics card out as if it's like where are the like the power prongs been?
There'll be
I can't
power
remember what-
cables at the bottom
Power
where
cables.
the power goes
Power
in. Power
Yeah,
prongs.
but look where the connectors are.
Yeah. Well,
It's
there'll be
like-
there'll be
it
adequate
looks like-
space. They'll have thought of
Doesn't look
that.
like there's gonna be though. It really.
Well, you
doesn't
can't
look
you
like
can't
there's gonna
see
be.
under the. Wait a minute. Steam Machine, not machine.
George,
There'll
I
be
still think it looks
space.
like drugs.
It's not fucking drugs.
Well, the
Well,
photo
it's-
you sent me kind of shows that it kind of
Oh,
looks like
that's a really
drugs.
crap image. There's some really bad images on here.
You
All
buy
of
it on Amazon.
there, it does actually have quite a lot of clearance on the side of where the power connectors are.
Does it?
Yeah.
Send a link to the photo.
Right, wait a minute. Copy image URL.
Just post it in the YouTube chat. I'll get it.
Alright. Error. Oh yeah, I can't post links in YouTube thing.
Oh,
it's
but you
just-
can post links to porn or normal videos. Okay.
Yep. That's the logic of Google Plus.
Oh, there is quite a bit.
Yeah.
Well, I've got a story about Google Plus today.
Have you?
Try to make a new YouTube account for the new YouTube channel I'm doing with people.
Alright.
Turns out that it accepted my name. It took my name, took my email for a YouTube channel. My personal information it took and put it as the YouTube channel.
Why don't you just make an extra Google Plus page on the same account, which is what you can do to make a new YouTube channel? You
Because
can make
it's not
multiple.
just mine. It's not just my channel.
Oh, I see. Well, then make another dedicated account for it.
I did, but when you make Google Plus accounts now, instead of getting a Gmail, you have to put in your own email, so it goes
Yeah.
off your live email now.
Or
Buzzing.
just make another Gmail and put that as the collaborative
But
one.
I thought last time when I signed up, it made us make a Gmail account and everything, and I thought it would just do the same again, but no,
No.
it doesn't.
Well, no,
Just-
because I think did you not sign up way before they started integrating Google Plus?
Not my newest channel. It was just as they were starting to do it.
Alright, well, they probably hadn't implemented it then. Alright, anyway, so the parts of this are actually really quite good. They've got an Intel Core i5 4570, which says to me it's Haswell architecture, which means it'll be very power efficient. And 8 gigs of Crucial Ballistics. I love how they call it Crucial Ballistics Sport. How ironic is that? Oh, well, if you're going to be picky about your RAM, chances are you're not really into sports.
Yeah. It's probably called sport because sports like sport and speed are like generally combined together.
Guess so.
Just to play on words for people to go sport.
Yeah, just so they can start using that word again in the PC
Or it
marketplace.
just could be totally unrelated to the RAM.
That is good. That's got a 1 terabyte.
Well, no,
now.
well, considering it's in the name of the RAM, it's going to be related in some way, shape, or form.
My RAM is Corsair Vengeance. What does Vengeance have to do with memory?
Mm.
Exactly.
Well, vengeance
No,
proves
don't go there.
aggression,
Don't
and
do-
aggression
don't-
tends to
don't
go to
try-
power,
don't
and
try
power
and deduct it.
and power in RAM is a good thing. Eh?
Not that kind of power.
Power.
Tom,
So
did
It
you get
looks
the link
like-
that I sent you? That's the thing that
Me.
George sent us 5 times ago.
mate, you're gonna interrupt me again, mate. I'll do you one.
Yes.
All right. Anyway, seems like Valve are going to be releasing some more information with regards to the Steam machines in CES, which is next Tuesday, I think.
What's CES?
I don't know what it stands for, but it's a technology conference.
Ah, right.
Wait a
To be
minute.
fair, $1,300. That's not that bad for what you're getting.
Yeah.
All things considered, I mean,
No.
that's a solid pre-built, like
Consumer
Machine.
Electronics Show, that's what it stands for. Which makes a lot
that's
of
a
sense,
solid.
actually.
That's a like pre-built
Yeah.
PC with a quite a good graphics card in,
Mm-hmm.
quite a good RAM and really good CPU. And then when you combine that with the fact that they'll probably put Twitch integrated support in as well, eventually, God knows when.
Will
somewhere
that
down
will
the line.
that not be within the games on Steam OS, or it'll just be integrated into
I'm guessing
Steam
Steam
OS?
OS will. I'm guessing if they don't integrate that into Steam OS, they're doing it wrong.
Yeah.
Because that's like going to be amazing if they do that. Because it's going to actually give streamers a reason to get Steam OS as well.
Yeah.
And
It's definitely a compelling little thing, but obviously with $1,300 you are paying for the smaller form factor as well. I mean, I can't remember, was it the XI3 Piston? I think it was, wait a minute, XI3 Piston. That tiny, tiny, tiny little PC. That was expensive, and I think most of the expense for that is due to the fact that the thing is absolutely tiny for what you get.
but to be fair, what is shrunk down on this bar the motherboard?
It's a mini RTX motherboard, I assume. But then,
But what about like the
Well, it's
RAM
the whole
and
case in
CPU
general.
shouldn't be.
no, the CPU won't be. That's a desktop CPU. The graphics card's full size. It's basically it's the logistics of it because they've shrunk the motherboard down to a mini ITX, which is frankly tiny. So then they've got to. If you have a look at where the power supply is located, that's located right on the other side of where the actual connector is. So they've had to get extension cables in. They've had to get a riser card for the graphics card so it can go flat in rather than being up perpendicular to the motherboard. So there are a lot of logistics issues, and that they would obviously have to put a lot of R&D into getting everything into a place where it would fit into a form factor like this.
Mm-hmm.
So it's you'd definitely be paying a premium, and then especially as I was saying about the XI3 Piston. I mean that thing is absolutely tiny. I don't even know how they've managed to get a PC into a form factor that small. So that one was really expensive. I think that was like 1,200 pounds.
Whipping scientists.
Yep. They've got like robot arms whipping the scientists.
Well, I don't know. I think it's worth the money, especially since the integration that they're probably going to do with SteamOS. What they could do, I don't know. Like the Twitch thing would work. Even if they put a recording thing in, that would work.
Yeah.
Because that probably wouldn't even put that much more load on that computer.
Yeah.
So if they do put all of these integrated things, it gives people a reason to either install a SteamOS or buy a Steam machine. Because could you imagine if, say, you were like someone recording on console,
Yes.
but you wanted to upgrade to PC? If all of this had that integrated stuff, it would give them a reason to go, well, I could just pay this, get all of this integrated stuff instead of having to either buying and like a PC not pre-built and building it myself, buying a pre-built PC and having to install the OS on it again.
Yeah.
If they don't know much about computers, well, they're probably not going to be able to do that. So this is actually this could be aimed at a really good market.
Well, I've just transferred the dollars to pounds, and it's just over £790. Which I mean, for what you get in a form factor like that, that is a really compelling option.
It'll be upped for Britain.
It'll probably I know, but like literal sort of.
Yeah.
Pa-
It's only £700 an hour.
Just over 790.
Right, one
But
sec.
it'll probably be more along the lines of 1,000, 1,100 if this would be the final price of the
It's a
Steam box.
GTX 780, isn't it?
Yeah, GTX 780 and a Intel Core i5 4th generation.
Well, I mean, we're talking. This is after. This is like during, like sales, like big
Yeah.
sales for Boxing Day and everything. And on Amazon, it's £400 a card.
Yeah.
So, if
I mean,
that,
yeah, just for the
like,
card. I mean, the processor will probably be around 150, 200. I mean, for a Core i5. Because I think for i7s, they try to fetch around 250. Because
it's frankly fucking ridiculous.
That it is. That's why I'm on AMD. I mean, you're not going to get the efficiency of an Intel processor, and I hope to change over to Intel at some point. But for the
You get
price,
Intel.
I'm going to try and get Intel at some
Aye.
point because I just prefer Intel. It's more efficient in my opinion, and due to the hyperthreading would be a lot more useful for things like video editing because I'll be able to get videos rendered a hell of a lot quicker.
Intel might be good for you, but not for me.
Yeah, it definitely depends
saying
on the use
that, though,
case.
Connor, I've got an extreme, like I've got the 8-core Black Edition, and mine renders extremely quickly. Like
Well,
I'm talking 30-minute video could be 45 minutes to an hour. Well, no, 30-minute video. No, 15-minute video is anywhere between half an hour to 45 minutes, and a half an hour video is anywhere between an hour to an hour and a quarter, which is extremely good for what it costs compared to the.
Well, I mean, mine's currently rendering out when it's on 720p, and then it's sort of its best quality, I would say. I think for the most part, it renders out in basically double the time of the video, if not a little bit longer.
Which one you got?
I have the AMD FX 4170. It's a quad core. So I mean, I'm looking to get an Intel quad core because that would provide hyperthreading, which would basically get all of the stuff. It would get it ready before it can be processed by the CPU. So that would definitely come in handy when it comes to rendering. If not, an even better graphics card, because I mean, this one's sort of mid-range at the moment. So I mean, and I'm currently using OpenGL, I think it is for rendering. It's either OpenGL or OpenCL. I can't remember which one it is. And I think
GL, I believe.
what for Vegas? I think it might be. Yeah, I think it might be OpenGL. So I'm currently using that at the moment, and that seems to render out a hell of a lot quicker than CPU. Anyway, we've been
muttering on about this for like 25 minutes.
I know. I mean, we've got a huge list of topics, and we've just been ranting on about PC stuff for like half an hour. We'll do that one.
No, we've got to talk about the next topic.
Yes.
We've got to.
Seems Minecraft is expanding to yet another platform. It will be coming out on the Wii U, hopefully when my Chrome window doesn't break every single time.
Do you know what it is? It's going to
working
cost
on the
them
Wii
more
U.
money to port it over to the Wii U than they're going to get from selling it on the Wii U.
Yeah, about the maybe the two people that already have a Wii U aren't interested in Minecraft.
Well, I guess it's just to shut people up.
Maybe.
This also could be it could be Nintendo trying to get more sales on the Wii U, but then like you're looking at like why would it would be good because you could have like your inventory on the bottom and like your thing on the TV, but bar that, why would I pay for a Wii U to get Minecraft when I could either buy a PC or a PS4 or Xbox One?
Well,
No,
Minecraft
doesn't have it yet. PS4 does.
You can run Minecraft on pretty much, well, I wouldn't say any PC, but I'm going to say quite a lot of PCs out there will run Minecraft, if not very well, but they will run it nonetheless, and you get a much better experience with Minecraft on the PC because you've got mods, you've got probably infinite worlds, you've got proper multiplayer, and you can make servers and everything, whereas with I mean, even on the
updates are actually
frequent and decent. But with
the Xbox, where they're about 10 updates behind, by my last check.
Yeah, it's like TF2 on the Xbox. It's just really far behind.
It's like when this guy's talking about Minecraft on PC. They're like, oh, they just added in. I don't know what the new thing is. They just friends, have you played the new end? The new end when they added that in, and like the guys on Xbox had just gotten ovens.
Yeah. Yeah, they're really far behind.
I'm wearing this to college.
Why are you wearing a
CEX tattoo?
Oh, it's a tattoo. Why the hell have you got that?
I got it when I bought something from CEX.
Oh, we're gonna give you a CEX tattoo. Whee!
Yeah, they give
Anyway.
us free tattoo.
Yeah. So I mean, the experience of Minecraft on current consoles as it is, like, I mean, even so far as to say on Xbox One, is not as good as you're going to get on PC. And just think about what the experience on the Wii U is going to be like. I mean, using the gamepad is going to make a hell of a lot of sense, but if you haven't got a game that'll stand up to that, nobody's going to buy a Wii U and then get Minecraft for it. Just for the gamepad integration, because frankly, I can just... Well, I can't get the equivalent on PC, but there would be something which we will be discussing in a later topic, hopefully. So, it's just Minecraft porting its way over to yet another platform, and frankly, on the Wii U, it's probably going to be a waste of time. I'd like to see... I am not going to promise anything, because it might sell really well, and I will be eating my words. So, I'll see how it goes. It might actually sell some Wii U units, but frankly, if you want a good Minecraft experience, you're going to have to get it on PC. I thought
True.
George's camera froze there. It's just he's doing the same stupid look.
Yeah, I'm reading things.
Alright, we'll skip that one for now. Tom, you might know something about this one. I don't know whether it's been updated. Oh, no, it's been removed. Okay. Doesn't matter. We can't do that one because it's been removed. I was going to talk about Skyrim 1.9 update breaks facial animations. I was wondering if you had experienced any of that.
Breaks facial animations.
Yeah.
Well, the facial animations are terrible anyways.
Oh.
Whoa!
No,
Shots
it's
fired.
I've experienced some of it. It's just like usually there are some missions where you have to take some NPCs out of what they would normally be programmed for. Like there are some followers who are normally programmed to, like, say there's one in the starting town.
Yeah.
She's just programmed like follow you and you know and fight with you.
Uh-huh.
But there's another mission where you have to get some followers and bring them to an organization. An organization which hunts dragons. So
Yeah.
I took her from that village because I didn't really need her, so I just took her and took her to that organization, and she became one of them, which
Yeah.
means she wouldn't follow me around anymore.
Yes.
And when they were doing the oath, it was like, do you swear? Oh, hang on.
Is that your phone going off? Oh no, he's getting told off. Alright, well,
And they were saying,
Alright.
like, during the oath, like, do you swear to do this and this? And then, the character said, I do, and then the lips moved 10 seconds after. It was like,
So
oh, okay. Then.
yeah, that's the issue with a big open world game like Skyrim, where you can do stuff that would otherwise not be thought of by the developers. And if you do that, the game can't comprehend it, and it will most likely break it, which is a bit of a concern.
Yeah, I've had multiple crashes to desktop, but
Yeah.
you know.
Well,
I
you
keep-
should be following the game, Tom, instead of trying to break the program.
I keep quick saving like every 5 minutes. because of that.
Yeah.
I love that magic I spell. Crash to desktop.
Yeah, and 9 times out of 10 it'll just crash you rather than somebody else. But Lewis always managed to crash somebody else and not himself, which was really, really frustrating. Anyway, we're going to take the half-time break now. We have not gone through much because we were just ranting about the Steam machine. Good lord. Anyway, so we're going to take a half-time break, so we will be right back.
Is it over?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the TMM podcast with myself, the Whining Miner Player, 1266, Tom 5005, and Mr. Spoorsful, who's having a giggle here. Again.
What?
It's just me going, is it over?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
It's like, yep. This is why I hold the call during the break, because, I had to... It's your picture causing problems, because I don't want to show that on the stream. So I had to, like, resume the call again before we, like, started everything again, so it's just you going, oh, is it over? I'm like, yeah. Just wait, I've unmuted everything, because that's what I've got to do. There's not a button to do it all, unfortunately.
The photo's so funny though. You don't understand why, but it really is.
No, I really don't understand why.
Do you want the story? Do you want the story?
Is it safe for work? My guess
What
is
does it
no.
involve?
Yeah, no.
Look at the photo. and
Let's we'll discuss it after the podcast, I think. That would be the way forward. Alright, so if you guys haven't heard already, Hello Games, the creators of the trailer for No Man's Sky, have been hit by a flood, unfortunately. And Chrome's balked again. This is getting really damn annoying.
Hello, hit back. Right, this one.
Yes. I've got to reset this. This takes up far too much time. There we go. Alright, so they've made... Well, if you haven't already seen the No Man's Sky trailer, I do recommend you go and check it out, because it does look like an amazing game.
Looks amazing.
Really good. And unfortunately, since they were based in Guildford, in the south of the UK, they have unfortunately been hit by horrible weather, which is kind of the thing here.
Guildford.
Guildford.
Who's ever heard of Guildford? Apart from the people who live in Guildford?
Me?
It's like...
Have you never watched
Arrogant
Top Gear?
Geordies.
No, I haven't.
Well, that's why then.
Oh.
That's why I've heard of Guildford and you haven't.
It's like flipping... I don't know.
Continue.
Milton Keynes?
What do you mean Milton
Nothing's
Keynes?
as bad as Milton Keynes.
I thought London was pretty bad, George. Wasn't it?
Not as bad as Milton Keynes though. I've never
Are you
been.
used to just firing shots at different cities within the UK? Is that how this is going to be?
Pretty much.
And unfortunately, to add insult to injury, these guys aren't insured for flood damage because they live in a high-risk area.
Oh my.
But
God, this
luckily,
game went out.
if we have a look at the next topic, Microsoft are hopefully hopping to their aid. So it...
You wouldn't
It pre-
think that, would you?
No, well, it's
Oh,
probably just them trying to get
no.
decent publicity, I'm going to say.
Yeah, we'll do something good.
Well,
Everyone
you
love
see, the
us.
Xbox
Yeah.
One
You know what's
sucks,
gonna
sure. We're just
Well, you
trying
know
to
what's
help
going to
you.
happen?
Mm.
We'll give you all your stuff back. We'll fund the development. We'll get some developers. But your game, Xbox One exclusive.
Yeah, it's probably going to be an Xbox exclusive. Do you really think the Xbox could run something like this?
No.
Like,
Microsoft will make.
big procedurally generated MMO. That is going to be an interesting thing to see if a console would run
will
that.
make them.
Yeah,
Make it run.
just whip them until it works on Xbox One.
Doesn't I want to sneeze?
Here's some money, make it work.
There we go. And again. Alright, well, it looks like Microsoft might be actually getting them the stuff, and Hello Games are saying that they will come back stronger, which is lucky.
Problem is though, what are Microsoft wanting for this?
I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. I don't particularly
to tell.
trust them.
No big corporation like Microsoft just pounces on a little company after they've been flooded.
Yeah. Well,
They're after
yeah,
something.
Flooded.
they're a business.
Literally.
They're a business for goodness sake. They're not just going to go, oh well, there's an indie developer going down the toilet who've made a nice game. We should help them just for the benefit of people who are potentially playing on a different platform, especially PC, of which Microsoft don't give a rat's ass about anymore because they've got Xbox.
It's weird.
It's not weird. It's just it's a business decision on the front that they've got Xbox and they want to promote Xbox rather than PC. Because they'll get
Xbox One exclusives that
Yeah.
are coming out on PC like a week later, so they're only exclusive for like a week.
That's usually how it goes. Because, I mean, they're obviously going to make a lot more money from selling £400, £500 Xboxes than selling... How much is it for a Windows license? It's not all that much.
50 to 100 quid.
Yeah, I mean, if you had those two options, would you not rather go for the one that's going to yield a bit more profit? As opposed to the one that isn't. So I don't think Microsoft are going to be doing this out of the goodness of their hearts, because frankly their hearts are made out of stone.
5 seconds we get
It's
like
diamonds
yelled out for what
and
we're
crusted.
saying.
Nah, because YouTube is a Google service and they wouldn't give a rat's arse if we're bashing Microsoft.
Because they know it's true.
They'll just cancel my Windows 7 license and I'll not be able to use my computer.
Good.
I wouldn't put it past... What do you mean, good?
Windows 7
I'll do you one.
is £130 a PC World.
Wait, what? Well, that's PC World, so it's obviously going to be expensive there.
Again, George, what did you mean by good?
Yeah, don't try and change the subject.
He's like, what did I do?
What?
Yeah.
It's like I said they'll probably cancel my Windows 7 license. You were like, good? Did you not even realise? Did you not even realise? Wow! Wow! That's cold, George. Anyway, so Sony Computer Entertainment America have released... I've never gotten that acronym, because it's SCEA, but it should be SCEM for America. Wait a minute. It keeps balking this. I'm going to have to try and get this sorted for next week. It just keeps forgetting about the Chrome window. Wait a minute. Properties. It just keeps breaking. Boop, boop. There we go. So, they've launched Ratchet & Clank Before the Nexus, which is essentially yet another Temple Run style game for mobile devices. So it's out on iOS and Android, isn't it? I think it is.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Me and you have already played it, so we
Yeah,
know
I've
what it's
already had a little bit of a go of it, and it's not
Is it
my cup
any
of
good?
tea. It's not my cup of tea.
like. Neither mine.
would
I didn't really like it for 3 reasons.
Mm.
Mostly because my phone,
A
but
whole
yeah.
3.
Whole 3.
Yeah.
Alpha 3 confirmed.
It was mostly with the shooting thing.
Yeah,
What do you think of it?
the shooting mechanics are a bit sloppy, to say the least.
There's
And
a
it's,
shooting mechanics in a Temple Run game.
yes.
Yeah.
Essentially, yeah. What do you mean? What do you mean? Is there? That's one of the complaints you've just had. I
Is
don't
it
like the
Google
shooting
Face?
mechanics. Wait, there's shooting mechanics in it?
No,
Yes.
I mean, the whole Temple Run.
It is a Temple Run style game because it's essentially an infinite running game, whereby if you get hit once or twice, you die. It measures your score and it measures your distance. So that is just a Temple Run game in a nutshell.
Fair enough.
So they've released it on iOS and Android, and it's an endless runner. It's interesting to say the least, but it's definitely not a game I can find myself playing very often. But at least it's not like there was
He
a
plays iOS games often. Designed for his toilet.
No, like,
His toilet games.
well, if you use the toilet often. I'm gonna say as compared to other games that I have on my phone, I will not be playing it often. I think they did. Recently there was a Sonic Temple Run style game came out, and that was horrible as well.
Yeah, you did comment and say that was bad.
It is pretty bad. I mean, it was alright, but it's just... A common thing these two games in particular have is the fact that you have to swipe to move to the sides rather than tilt the phone, so they're not making good use of the controls, and it's just really irritating.
Connor, is it better than the one where they're in cars?
But what?
The Sonic game in the cars.
What, the racing game?
Yeah.
I haven't played that, so I can't make judgment.
Can we move on to the next one, please?
Is this something
Yes,
you really
you
want to talk
can.
about?
Yes, you can.
Oh, are you gonna get ranty, are you?
Oh, I wanna see
Why
what the next topic
would you
is.
want to port the hardest game alive with PC controls
Oh.
Yeah,
to a phone with 50 less buttons?
yeah. Takes about 300 buttons as it is.
George is raging.
Yep.
George is raging. Good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 buttons.
Yeah. And you gotta
And
try
that
and...
makes it playable.
Yeah, you've got to try and fit it all onto a phone screen. Now, it's... Yeah, due to touchscreen controls. You could not play Dark Souls on a phone with touchscreen controls. With a controller like the Moga? Yes, probably.
No. You need as many
But if it
buttons
was
as that
good.
Xbox remote has.
Yeah, exactly why I'm saying the Moga. Well, the Moga Pro at least, which I think has
I don't
all
know.
the
I'm
buttons.
not. I'm just saying no because I refuse to accept it going to mobile.
I was gonna say,
That-
do you know the game pads that they made for the mobiles?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The Moga is one of them, and that actually looks quite good.
I was gonna say that could work with this, but alright,
No, I
whatever.
couldn't.
There, something like this, which essentially does look like an Xbox controller clone. It looks decent, don't get me wrong, but it definitely does look like an Xbox controller.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. I've just seen the iPhone one. That's kind of cool.
So that would make it somewhat playable, in my opinion. I've completely lost the right tab. There we go. That would make it somewhat playable, but trying to play this game with touch controls is just no. The game's bullshit as it is, and touch controls would just make it even more bullshit.
Imagine how ugly it would be.
Yeah, it would be pretty bad.
I know.
One thing I've yet to try though is GTA San Andreas on mobile, because that's a thing now.
Did anyone watch Sherlock yesterday?
Nope, not interested.
People said that
Sherlock
the Grand
is
Theft
the
Auto one was
best
quite
series
good.
I think I've ever watched. Bar Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones doesn't count because it's like Sherlock Holmes is the best series I think I've ever watched on the TV ever. It's got bar this new one. It's got 6 episodes. 6 best episodes ever. It is really good. I think everyone should watch it.
Yes. All right, we were talking about earlier when we were talking about the Minecraft on the Wii U. I was saying that they're probably not going to be able to utilize like an equivalent sort of controller integration with the PC version as they could with the Wii U. We have this. The Wii U game. Oh, for fuck's sake! Stop breaking.
Where's it gone?
The Wii U gamepad has been hacked to stream PC games. I'm assuming something like, say, the Nvidia Shield. And that is a very compelling thing, luckily, because it's really the only thing the Wii U gamepad's good for, because the Wii U's not
Is there
really
no
all that
gameplay
good.
footage?
I wouldn't think so.
Yeah, mate. I don't actually care about any of the statistics. I just want to see it played.
You do care? What are
Yeah,
you
it's,
talking about?
it's 56 minutes long. I don't think we're going to be watching that. And
No.
it does look interesting, I'm going to say, but I
Still
wouldn't
not
be
gonna
doing
be
it.
by a Wii U.
No. It'll not be as good integration as the Wii U, as I was saying, but it could potentially be... I'm not going to say competitor to the Nvidia Shield, but if you've already got one lying around and it can actually...
What graphics card
Stream
does it
fairly
support,
well.
though?
Well, all of them, I would assume. Because it's going to be similar... I would say it would be similar technology to something that's like what SteamOS is trying to integrate, whereby it will just stream from your PC no matter what.
Nintendo will kill this, by the way. They'll be like,
They will, yeah.
no, you're not playing any non-Nintendo games on our thing, so that's not going to ever happen, ever.
Well, you'd think they would have...
Always kill 'em.
You'd think they
In
would have
fact,
killed it
see
already.
These two boys,
Yeah.
see those two lads?
Yeah.
During that interview, there was actually snipers waiting outside the building. They don't exist anymore. They've been wiped off the face of the earth.
Fingerprints removed.
We'll
is the
just
last
scroll
known-
scroll down the page. Related stories. Wii U gamepad hackers shot.
No,
It's like, oh,
just don't exist anymore.
Nope. No, they've just been. They never existed in the first place. Who are we talking about again?
wait,
What are these two nerds called?
What nerds? What?
Connor and David.
Whoa! Whoa! That was uncalled for, Sonny Jim.
High five.
Well, if we just
Yeah.
leave the lovebirds to it then.
Mr. and Mrs. Pugger.
Well then, I'm surprised Nintendo haven't actually
Martin,
stopped
I second.
emulation yet. Because I mean,
So-
you can get a decent emulator which is called Dolphin, and that emulates GameCube and Wii games fairly well. So I'm surprised Nintendo haven't had to put a stop to that yet.
Only Nintendo games, though. These are games that
So-
run on Nintendo systems.
Yes,
This-
yeah, and that's what I'm
this-
saying. This is enabling people to play Nintendo games on a different system, and I didn't
But
think
you can
Nintendo would stand
stream
for
it
that.
to PC, can't you? So that means you
Nah,
can
I'm
play
talking.
any
I'm
game,
talking
can't
about. I'm talking about something completely different at the moment.
you? Yeah,
I'm
but that's what I'm saying. Your thing allows them to play Nintendo games.
Yes,
This allows them to play any PC game, doesn't it?
yes. I'm just
So
saying.
this is why they would stop this one, because these are Nintendo games.
Yeah. That's
Um,
yeah. Okay. What?
So, George, do you want Tom to take your last name?
Yeah.
Tom Spur
he's
just
the one-
doesn't work.
So he's the woman.
Yeah.
Okay. He's No, you got the hair for it, George.
So is Tom.
We'll
Tom's
skip
hair's
that
nicer,
one.
therefore he's a woman.
Oh,
This
you
one-
you know just what to say.
I know.
This one's actually quite compelling if it actually wants to work, which of course it doesn't.
Which one?
The PCSX2 one. So if you guys haven't heard of PCSX2 yet, it's basically a PlayStation 2 emulator for the PC, and it works well most of the time. I mean, actually saying that, it really doesn't. I mean, I've tried playing 2 games on it before. I've tried Dark Cloud, and I've tried the first Ratchet & Clank game. Ratchet & Clank lagged like all hell until it was slightly playable when I turned up the speed hacks to like maximum, and that was somewhat playable, but then if there wasn't much to render, it would go comically fast. It was actually quite funny. And then Dark Cloud would crash quite a lot. So I mean, it's decent, but it's the only option really out there to play PS2 games on the PC. But now they've partnered with AVG, so they'll hopefully get more money, which will hopefully motivate the devs.
Really random. Like, out of
I know.
all the companies in the world to partner with, AVG?
Yeah, well, I'm thinking more along the lines. It's weird that AVG went to a PS2 emulator to sponsor.
Where they went to them, they didn't
Yeah.
Really?
A few months ago, a representative of AVG, the maker of a well-known antivirus solution, contacted us about a partnership offer. So basically now, when you download PCSX2, it will offer to it'll offer to install AVG Safeguard as well, which I think is their online protection thing. So it's not their antivirus, it's more their internet safety precaution thing. So I mean, AVG, it's decent. It's not like Adobe, who've partnered with McAfee, which it'll install McAfee antivirus anytime you try to download Flash. So that was a bit annoying, but this AVG is actually decent. So I'm gonna give them credit for that. Anybody?
What do you think of Link, George?
Oh,
It's good.
You just sharing links amongst yourselves again.
It was about the Oculus Rift. NASA using it.
Oh, that one. Yeah, we'll gloss over that for now. It's not the most interesting thing in the world.
That isn't even in this.
I think we'll move on to the crowdfunding campaign. And this week's crowdfunding campaign is Doge the Game.
I'm
This is
actually
just-
thinking about just hanging up now.
No, it's not really. Of course, it's not. I'm going to show the page. No surprise. No surprises here. It hasn't gotten any funding so far. But I just want to show the idiocy of this. Wait a minute.
I was gonna say, if it was a game, what would the theme music be like?
I don't know. Not like your rendition.
Ah.
I'd rather you wouldn't sing your rendition of it. So there we go. We have Doge the Game. I love the I think the guy's just taking the piss out of crowdfunding campaigns at the moment because he's not spelling the things right. It's just no. It's just taking the piss. I mean, he hasn't even got a video. But anyway, the real one is the Transmaker Tablet Conversion Kit, I suppose we should call it, which actually looks really good. It'll transform any Galaxy S3 or S4 into a 10.1 or 11.6 inch tablet, and it definitely looks like it would be something that would be very handy, especially for me, because I own an S3. So anyway, I'm going to stick the trailer on for now. I will just shift this over here for now. Hold the call. Boop, boop, boop. So yeah, this is the trailer for the... What was it called again? I can't remember what it was called. Transmaker, the Transmaker Tablet Conversion Kit. Enjoy. Okay, anyway, that was the Transmaker Tablet Conversion Kit, and I definitely think this is a very compelling option to those who already have a Galaxy S3 or S4, who don't want to go out and buy an extra tablet or even laptop, because this actually offers the option to turn it into a laptop as well.
I think David fell asleep while we were gone, you know.
I think so. He's only slightly in frame.
Do you get a new chair for Christmas?
That
Yeah.
he did.
I can tell by the headrest.
Oh,
I'm weird like that.
you noticed. Oh.
He's very perceptive sometimes. Sometimes. So yeah, that
I've got
was the.
Sherlock Holmes on the brain now, so I'm like, if I see any tan lines or anything, I'm just like, you've been on holiday.
You're not being observant, then you're just being sort of pseudo-observant.
Hmm.
No, Now, one thing they would definitely have to improve in the production model is that gaping hole at the top, which I don't even know what that is. Actually, I'm an idiot. That is for the front-facing camera. It is a gaping hole, but it's also for the front-facing camera on the phone.
George gets it.
Shut up, George. Shut up, all of you. You people, and your weird ways.
Oh, it's cool. It turns into a laptop.
Yeah, that's what I was saying before.
Yeah, I think you're like. I must have joined the call like 5 minutes late. 'Cause
Yeah.
I just sat here watching a video and then it just suddenly came off hold, and you were just talking away and them two were sat listening. So I think my whole thing's been broken.
You idiot. Anyway,
It's Skype.
yeah, or it's just you being a fool because everybody else is working just fine. So yeah, that's for the front-facing camera. They definitely have to.
Game of Thrones
refine
view,
that.
Be nice.
You could, but
Do it,
I do
George,
have
do it, George.
I do have a
Do
big
it.
red button.
You do have a what?
There's a big red button under your name, well, next to your name.
Then it would muck up your screen regions.
I don't care. Rather muck up the
He's
screen
so
regions
tempted.
and
He's so
have you
tempted.
ruin
Look
Game
at
of
his
Thrones.
face. Look at his face. He's so tempted.
Alright, anyway, but I think, well, after that we've just run out of time.
Because
So,
of George.
it's a very interesting little project. I have dropped the link for the project in the description below if it's actually worked this time, because for some reason YouTube logged me out, so I had to re-log in. But it's there if you want to go and have a look at it, or even support it if possible.
I love the first $1 thing. Big thanks. Every dollar counts.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Mhm.
One flame.
You never get like a $1 perk. It's just like, thank you, you helped support
What do you
us a
get for
little
the
bit.
most expensive thing?
For the most expensive thing, you get 2 of the 11.6-inch tablets.
The costs $700 each.
Yes. What? That's more than a normal tablet. What the fuck? I could pick up a tablet, like a proper tablet.
They don't cost $7. Oh, that might
sincerely
be
hope
for
they
two of them.
don't.
That might be for 2 of them.
For 2-pack.
No.
A 2-pack.
Oh,
Very
there we
funny,
go.
Tom.
11.6-inch super package. Oh, so retail price, so you get an 11.6-inch one in full 1080p.
Yep.
You get the Bluetooth keyboard, I guess.
Yeah.
And that one retails at $348.
That's not bad. But I mean, for something like that. Were you gonna rant there? Were you?
Mm-hmm.
Wait. So now they're saying that the Bluetooth dial is sold separately as well. No, just okay. I'm starting to like get less and less faith in this project. Alright, anyway, that's gonna about wrap it up. We have run out of time. So thank you very much for watching, and we will see you next week. See you later.
That's me out now.
Just salute. Anyway, goodbye everybody.
Bye.